Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. My nuts are drained. Oh, what a day it's been.
Wow!
My name is D. Marchese, otherwise known as the Beast and Jay, and with me, as always, is my faithful sidekick and co-host, Gregory Verga.
Wow!
We at Power Up are here to react today to some fucking great news. You know, Greg.
Yeah, Dean.
Once in a while,
Just talk me off the ledge right now.
you're walking along,
Mhm.
bopping along, you're living your life.
Like, I love to sing.
Something in this universe is just like, I'm gonna be fucking awesome all of a sudden.
Yep.
And Square Enix and Marvel announced not one, but a series of Avengers video games. Bravo, world. Bravo, world.
Dean, I think it's me who always said the world will always need heroes. It's just it's just a matter of reassembling them.
Woo! I'm so happy. Can I just tell you how fucking happy I am right now? This has been my life's ambition to get like, an action adventure Avengers video game, and boy, it's happening. So to really let's get serious here. Okay, so we have Square Enix publishing, Crystal Dynamics developing,
developers of the newest Tomb Raider reboot.
Correct.
Which is very high praise.
Good for them. Good for fucking them too. Like, talk about making a name for yourself right off of the bat here. And in conjunction with Marvel Video Games, a partnership has been made. We are getting a multi-game deal of Avengers video games. A trailer released, and we'll go over what we thought about that. It's happening. There's very little details. This just happened. So details are still kind of rolling in. I'm gonna look up and see if I can find just anything that we missed. But no date or anything like that. We just got a short teaser trailer, which kind of showed off, I guess, what kind of visual style the game might have.
I wouldn't even say that much. I feel it just set like a tone.
Yeah, we don't really know anything. I don't know. We don't know if this was an engine or what.
It seems like, as far as story wise, what they're going. Well, we got confirmed Iron Man. We saw his Pulsar glove broken on the floor. We saw Captain America's shield. We saw Thor's hammer. I think that was really it.
And this is a ways off. Like, yeah.
I like a ways off.
This is
a very good timeline.
This is a ways off. There's going to be a lot, and I do have some details here we'll talk about. So first of all, the trailer. Yes. We see some things. We see Thor's hammer left out there,
but everything's all like dissipated and broken down. And the Avengers aren't assembled.
Yeah,
in fact, they're being reassembled.
That's the hashtag reassemble. So we see Thor's hammer, we see Iron Man's gauntlet kind of flashing, and we see Bruce Banner's broken glasses. We see Cap's shield laying down and
I'm
being
assuming
rained
it's
on.
Black Widow narrating.
I don't know. That's what I was going to say. There's a female narrating. We don't know who, but she's reassembling the goddamn Avengers for something.
Why are they disassembled?
We don't know. But man, have I really just never been more excited. I thought Spider-Man was going to be like my coup de grace. Like, this is everything I have inside of me. Yeah. But who'd have thought? Turns out there's a little bit more in me, Greg.
This is fucking crazy, I feel.
It's insane. It's insane.
I feel like it happened out of nowhere.
Actually fucking put it together. Let me just say that. Okay, so Rick, good friend of all of our shows here. Rick put it together, I should say. Not we, but I had a prediction in this. So Rick sends us an image yesterday of a tweet from Square Enix being like, announcement tomorrow. Stay tuned to our social media channels. And we're like, all right. Then after that, Rick sends us a picture of the Marvel Twitter feed. Live stream, tune in, 9 a.m. or whatever, something Pacific time. Tomorrow was 10 a.m. our time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then Rick sends them to us back to back, and he was like, Marvel Square Enix game? Now, just out of his fucking brain he does this.
Yeah,
There was nothing else.
Yeah.
Nobody else. No game. I want to give a lot of credit to Rick here because
Yeah.
no other games media or journalists picked this up. Nobody was talking about it. They said separately, oh, Marvel's announcing something tomorrow. Oh, Square Enix has something going on. Rick was the only person I've seen who has been like, I think Marvel and Square Enix are fucking going to announce something together. And we were throwing out stuff. Kingdom Hearts World, maybe. That would have been fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Still would be.
Well, that's coming still.
Well, there's a relationship now. Anything's fucking possible now. You know?
Anything is possible in this world. I
and
truly
so,
believe that.
just big fucking ups to Rick for putting it together. And he said, oh man, this could be a Kingdom Hearts world. And now this is where I come into play, as we know, the prophesizer, as I am. I said, I think it's going to be a game. Because Marvel doesn't typically do live streams for just anything. Yeah. And they're setting aside...
It seems like they were setting them a little bit much for it to be a world announcement.
Right. And as well as it would make sense for this to be a game because it's Marvel taking charge here, being like it's their event, and Square Enix is like, oh, just come check out our social media feeds. I was like, I bet you this could be a full game. I was like, I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I'm trying to just get it out of my head. And it's multiple games. It's
a series of Avengers video games.
I really can't deal with it.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
I was at work and I was just about done and I watched the trailer and I was like, I gotta go.
Literally. I was at the gym and all I see is Dean's text come up in our group chat and he said, fucking Avengers game. He said, and I'm done for the day. In all caps. I said, what? I'm literally at the gym. I'm fucking on the machine. I'm watching the trailer. I'm crying to myself at the gym.
Can't deal with it, dude.
Everyone was probably judging me, but at that point, I'm a nerd. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. So here's what we have. Our residential IGN's Joseph Screbbles.
Love him.
Bringing in the heat. Square Enix and Marvel have announced a multi-game partnership, starting with an Avengers game. Okay, now I want you to take careful noting of this word.
Yes,
starting with an Avengers game. What the fuck does that mean, Greg? Made by Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics and Just X developer Eidos Montreal, due for release in 2018.
That's crazy.
It's coming out in 2018. Will it get delayed? Who knows? But as of right now, an Avengers game by Crystal Dynamics in conjunction with Eidos Montreal, published by Square Enix.
Smart to do it that way, I feel.
Couldn't be smarter.
Well, here's the thing about the wording. Do they start off and do the opposite of what the MCU did, start off with the Avengers and then break off and do singles?
That's what I'm saying. This is very carefully crafted here.
Yeah.
Starting with an Avengers game. It's a multi-game partnership starting with an Avengers game. Now, I didn't read this until this moment. This is all just, you're watching the wheels click in my head as we speak. So what the fuck does that mean for us all? Jeez, I don't know. Yeah. So it says, announced first on Twitter. There are a few details so far. Cryptic use of the word reassemble, as we see in the trailer. Go check out the trailer if you haven't. We were gonna watch it here, but it's very short. Just check it out. And again, we don't know if it's in-engine stuff or what. It just is. It just is.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's an awesome thing, but it's just a thing.
And then there's a little description here, shedding slightly more light on the game and the partnership between Square and Marvel. And this says, the Avengers project is being designed for gamers worldwide and will be packed with all the characters, environments, and iconic moments.
What does this mean, though? Like, does this mean I get to play as Iron Man for a section and switch off? Or does this mean, like, each of them have their own story segments or their own story worlds and then they assemble at the end?
I don't know. We're going to get there. We're gonna talk about what we'd like to see.
I'm stressed out. I hate announcements like this because I get too stressed out.
I love it, dude. I couldn't be more thrilled right now.
Well, Avengers... I'm happy, don't get me wrong, but then so much happens in my head.
We're gonna talk it out together. That's the point of this react here. We're gonna talk through
I need you to talk me off the ledge, dude.
So iconic environments, all packed with all the characters, iconic moments, featuring a completely original story. That was something I was not worried about, thinking about, wondering about. So it is going to be an original story. It will introduce a universe gamers can play in for years to fucking come.
What does that? What does that mean?
Sounds like they're fucking setting up shop and they're not going anywhere. That's what I'm hearing from this.
Wow.
They're setting up a franchise and they're fucking doubling down on it. More details on the Avengers project and other games will be announced in 2018. Joseph Scribble says the description appears to point to the creation of a Marvel gaming universe, which is a fucking sentence that exists now. So that's pretty much all we have. And now that means we currently live in a world where Spider-Man by Insomniac will be coming out. Guardians of the Galaxy by Telltale Games will be coming out. At the very minimum, an Avengers game by Crystal Dynamics published by Square Enix, and apparently an entire fucking gaming universe.
Is this weird because now in the Avengers games, there's not going to be a Spider-Man either?
And Marvel vs. Capcom 4 Infinite.
No, but I'm saying like as far as the Square Enix games go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's a Spider-Man in that world?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah. He'll get in there.
I find that to be odd.
He'll get all up in there, Greg.
I
don't know if he'll be in that Avengers game right off the bat, but yeah, though. I mean, now here's the other thing is I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Marvel Spidey stuff because we talked about last week in the Level Up show that Sony is toying around with the notion of selling off their TV and movies division, in which case I think Marvel is going to immediately try and get Spider-Man. If that does happen. But regardless, he's free to roam in the games universe, and Sony has a relationship with Square. They're all their partnerships with Final Fantasy and all that stuff, which I have something to say about. And, you know, Marvel Games is its own thing, so they can really do whatever they want.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. So,
I have so many emotions going on in
now
my
let's
brain.
talk about this first
in my heart
thing here, this Avengers game. Now, I got a feeling that Power Up is the future. And everything we talked about this being kind of Mass Effect influence, party-based, I think it's happening, dude. I think
that's
it's gonna
how
be,
I feel about it.
I think it's going to be open world, God willing. Oh my God. If this is an open world Avengers game and you could choose to like fly around on the Quinjet as Cap or fly around as Iron Man or Thor, like come the fuck on, dude. Like, are they going to be taking influences if it is a group game from like Mass Effect's party system? Maybe this fucking wild success of Final Fantasy 15 and the party and how close the bros are. Maybe that's going to influence this. I just can't. Like,
I picture it like I feel like they'll focus on different story segments as the game goes along is how I'm picturing it in my head. And then in like a very Arkham Knight fashion-esque kind of style, when you go on a mission with Robin or when you go on one with Nightwing, they have like combo moves, stuff like that as far as the combat area goes. Great. I want it to be like
chapters. So like you play like through these chapters culminating into
the Avengers like final team
assembling.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That's how I feel about it, because I feel like you can't focus on just one person in this game. It's called the Avengers. If it was an Iron Man title and then you had everybody else being there, that's one thing. Everything you said about it being Mass Effect kind of themed, that gives me fucking agita on my heart.
Man, it's just there's so many tea leaves to read here. What with like we're talking about with Final Fantasies, you know, the bros, the squad, like, and then this kind of like. I mean, it was an open world. People kind of refer to Final Fantasy 15 as like a partially open. Like that was an open world as far as I'm concerned. The last chapters are linear, but that game overall is open world. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Are they like, and even like the Tomb Raider games have kind of had this like sort of open world, some linearity.
They're more like sandboxy, I feel. Right. Like they have that open main storyline, but you could do so much in the areas that you get to.
So any of that, honestly, I'm cool with. Like whatever, dude. I'm so cool with this. I'm thrilled is the word.
Yeah, I'm fucking stoked. I can't wait. I just want to know more about it. I know we probably have a ways to come, especially it being a 2018 title. If it does come out in 2018, it's definitely not coming out to the end of the year. That's for sure. We have nothing to go off of. I could be wrong, and they could fucking make it fucking 2018 early next year, because maybe they've been brewing this for a while. I just really don't think. I just don't think. But what the fuck do I know? Am I right? I'm just a guy who sits here and predicts the future on Power Up.
Yeah. I don't know. And as far as I know, I don't know if it is a stream, but Marvel is still going, I think, because they just went like live with something a bit ago. So
The thing
there
that
might be
doesn't
more
make sense
details
to me,
today.
Dean, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is
Mhm.
the fact that Marvel said, "Oh, you like to play video games? That's cool, because we're about to fuck your life up."
Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing, I feel.
I tell you, I really needed this. I was having a tough week with all of this political stuff, and I was just real sad about everything that's been happening this week, and particularly those poor Native Americans who were like fought so hard and like protested for their land, and they won, and now, you know, fucking King Louis just signed it away in
Literally.
2 seconds. All that's been just getting me down, and like this was just what I needed to remember, that the world doesn't totally suck.
Stop. Yeah, literally. It's so true. There's so much negativity going on in the world, I feel, and so much criticism being bounced around. Sometimes you forget about the lighthearted and the awesome stuff that can cheer you back up or bring you back to like the fucking pedestal that is the light and the life of the world.
And this, I feel like this was strategic. They were like, let's give everybody a break.
Yeah.
And tell
Like they
them
had
about
to have,
things.
right? It's
It
just so
seems like
random how
it.
the announcement happened, how the
was
stream
super
happened, how
random.
it's so fucking
It
weird.
was super random. You're totally right. It was like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. There's nothing. There's GDC, E3. There's nothing happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were just like, should we fucking make everybody's lives right now?
Yeah. I feel like
And
it
then they
was
did
smart
it.
because they made our lives.
Unbelievable.
And that's
dude.
all that matters.
Superheroes. Am I right? I don't really have anything else to contribute right now.
I'm ecstatic. I can't fucking wait. I need to watch the teaser trailer probably 45 more times.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Guys, the next time you see us doing Power Up, it'll be together in person because I'll be seeing Dino's.
And I'm sure this will come up.
It might.
Yeah, it might.
I don't know if
it might sneak on the docket.
Yeah, but we'll definitely keep everyone posted as far as like details and stuff go. And you bet your fucking ass if there's an actual trailer that releases, you'll see us here.
Yeah. The good news is, between this, Spider-Man, Injustice 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 4, Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel Heroes on PC has been like ramping up their updates. Sounds like we will have no shortage of awesome superhero video game stuff to talk about, which is just
That's fucking for sure.
what's up, dude.
That's what's good in the hood.
That's all I've got. Any last words to add, Greg?
I'm just exhausted and emotionally drained after this.
I feel it. I really do.
Like, not only did I leave the gym after working out, but then I'm like, fuck me. I'm
Yeah.
like, there's gonna be a fucking Avengers game.
Yeah. Yup.
Wow. That's all I
Wow.
have.
That's
Wow.
it. I think we leave it at wow for the day.
That's all I have.
Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Like it, share it with your friends. Get fucking psyched.
Sight!
We'll see you next time. Take care. Power up.
All right.